Coast, West Coast, the North, or the South, it makes no difference. In each and every single dealership, incoming opportunities like leads and phone calls are the absolute lifeblood of the sales department. And in most dealerships, those incoming phones and calls, they are handled by the BDC. And most dealers think that their BDC is broken. Okay, so in this brand new episode of The Best Show in Auto, fixing your BDC is as easy as 1, 2, 3, and you will sell more cars. Hit that share button and tell everybody, tell them all that Lopes is live.
Now for the hundreds watching live and the millions around the world that wish they could be here. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for Live with Lopes.
What up, guys? It's Gary Vee, and it's time to get more Frank. Frank, where are you?
Well, I have a few friends here that want to say something to you.
Oh yes, my friends. Oh yes, boys and girls, it is time. It is time for a brand new episode of The Best Show in Auto. It is time for a brand new episode of Live with Lopes. My friends, thank you so much for being here tonight. It is great that you are all here. I hope you're all doing well, and friends, I trust that you're all doing well, man. I'm so happy that you're all watching. My friends, leads and incoming phone calls, they are, without a doubt, they are the lifeblood of each and every single dealership. It doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you sell, what you sell. Friends, your leads and your incoming opportunities, that's what matters. That is what it is all about. And the responsibility of those leads and of those incoming phone calls, they usually fall in the hands of the BDC or the internet department, or maybe just out there on the sales floor. And I don't care what dealership you go to. I don't care who's running that dealership. Each and every single person in charge is going to say, man, I wish I was getting more out of my leads. I think my BDC is broken. Frank, is my BDC broken? So on this brand new episode of The Best Show in Auto, fixing your BDC is as easy as 1, 2, 3. And you can sell more cars from the opportunities that you are getting right now. I'm not talking about increasing those opportunities. That's a whole nother show. I'm talking about getting more out of what it is that you have coming in right now. Friends, I don't just report the news. I don't just tell you something that was in automotive news or awards yesterday. No. I give you actionable tips, real things that you can do as soon as tomorrow to improve your career, improve your performance, improve your income, sell more cars, and make more money. Friends, if this is the very first time that you're watching and you've never ever seen the show before and you're thinking to yourself, who the hell is this guy, man? He's over here, it's 9 o'clock at night and he's like, who is this guy? Well, friends, my name is Frank J. Lopes. I help auto dealers coast to coast with strategic marketing services, sales process, and BDC strategy, and the absolute best live sales and BDC training. I'm the vice president of FB Digital, which is the best marketing and advertising agency in all of retail automotive. I am also the president of Strong 30 Training Technologies, which is hands down the absolute best, 100% undisputed heavyweight champ of the world of live sales and BDC training. I'm a keynote speaker and I am the author of The 7-Minute Setup, mentioned by Forbes magazine as one of the 7 best investments you can make. It's right there, baby. You see it? It's right there. You can get it right now at 7minutesetupbook.com. Friends, here we go. If you watch the show before, you know exactly how we do this. We take a topic, we break it down into 3 easy, actionable steps that you can put into place as soon as tomorrow, all leading up to the final word at the end of the show. How to fix your BDC 1, 2, 3 and end up selling more cars. I don't care if you work in the BDC. I don't care if you're a manager. I don't care if you're in sales. Tonight's show is going to help you get in touch with more people, set more appointments, convert those opportunities, and sell more cars. Let's kick it off with number 1, my friends. Number 1, fix your BDC by slowing down. Slow down to speed up. Slow down to speed up. My good friend Adam Marburger is the one who taught me this saying right here, and he was talking about it in F&I, but you know what? This saying goes right in place in our BDCs, in our internet departments, and when we're handling incoming opportunities. Friends, I've been examining and building and training and working with BDCs ever since. I'd love to find the person actually who came up with the term BDC. I wonder what that person's doing right now. Probably mad that they didn't copyright it because it's been said and used so many times that they got a penny for every time. Come on, man, right? Rich man right there. But I've been doing this since BDCs, look at this right here, okay? Since BDCs started, okay? And you would think that right now that there is some type of a competition or some kind of a prize for world record for fastest lead response, because I don't care where it is. BDC people, we rush. Salespeople, internet salespeople, we rush to answer leads. We rush. And we go so fast that more times than not, we make mistakes, we miss important information, we miss questions, we miss multiple questions, we miss all of the hidden information inside of a lead that's very, very easy to find and very easy to read because we rush. The first thing that we have to do, you want to fix your BDC? The first thing that we have to do is we've got to slow down in answering these leads and responding to these leads. Slow down so that we can speed up the growth, speed up the accuracy, speed up all of our performance numbers so that we can speed them all up to the levels that we need to be at. But we do so much rushing. We are in such a massive, it seems like we are in such a massive rush to answer a lead. And a lot of this, to be honest, a lot of this has to do with managers. It has to do with managers saying, we got to get that lead response time down. We got to get it down. We got to do everything we can. We got to get it down under 5 minutes, under 3 minutes, under 2 minutes, under 1 minute. I want the lead answered before it even hits the CRM. And when we do that, managers, we have to be careful, because a lot of times we will get exactly what we ask for. If you ask for a whole ton of appointments, guess what you'll get? You will get a whole ton of appointments that won't show up. If you ask for your lead response time to be down as low as you possibly can, it will be low. It will be lightning quick. But the quality of those responses are going to be dog crap. They're going to be absolutely, absolutely horrible. I understand. Look, and I get that every single manufacturer, when they come in with their little report card and they're like, well, look, this is what you're doing over here, from somebody who never answered a lead in their life, okay, and never, ever worked in a car dealership, never did any of that, has no idea. They're just regurgitating numbers from somebody else, right? Well, your lead response time should be over here, and it's all the way over here. I understand that happens all the time. But you know what else the manufacturer shows up and says? You're not selling any cars. They're going to give you more crap for not selling any cars than they will for what your lead response time is, my friends. That's exactly what it is that they're going to do. They've been preaching about short response times for so long that it has put all of us under such an amount of pressure and such a misconceived, right, of what good looks like by shortening our lead time. We need to slow down just a bit. I'm not saying slow down to like the tortoise's pace or something like that, or like a sloth, like you're answering the lead really slow. Like, that's not what I'm saying. Slow down just a little bit so we can speed up our progress, speed up our growth, speed up the amount of quality appointments that we set. Quality contacts first. Quality contacts with the customers, answer their questions so that when we offer an appointment, they say yes. When we go to confirm that appointment, we actually get a hold of the customer and they say yes, and they actually show up for that appointment. Set all the appointments you want. If they don't show up, who the hell cares? If they don't show, who cares? It makes no difference whatsoever. They've got to show up. Just an extra 15 to 30 seconds is all it takes. That's it. I'm not talking about minutes here. 15 to 30 seconds to slow down and actually read the lead. See where that customer is actually coming from. Note the type of lead that they're sending in. Are they looking to get their credit pre-approved? Are they looking for the value of their trade-in? Are they responding to an offer that you have out there or a coupon? Or are they looking to see if the vehicle is available? If you don't take 15 to 30 seconds to actually read the lead and see what the customer wants, the likelihood of you responding the wrong way is dramatically high. An extra 15 to 30 seconds to properly write a response, not just fire off some POS template or something like that, right? That has absolutely nothing to do with what the customer wanted or doesn't answer their questions or anything like that. An extra 15 to 30 seconds to see in the first place if there are any specific questions inside of that lead that need to be answered. All you need is an extra 15 to 30 seconds to slow down, not make mistakes, not miss things, not miss the information that's within the lead, right? All that little stuff. If they send in a Cap 1 credit pre-approval or whatever pre-approval thing you use, 700 credit or whatever, if they're sending in a credit pre-approval, 15 to 30 seconds to think, okay, this person sent a lead in about their credit. I got to respond about their credit. If they sent in a lead looking for their trade, what the value of their trade, I got to respond about how much we want that vehicle. If they sent in a lead confirming availability, I got to answer them about how many great vehicles it is that we have in stock and available to us, because available means we can order any vehicle. We have incoming vehicles. We have vehicles in stock. We have beautiful pre-owned vehicles that they can pick. The vehicles that they have available to them right now. Slow down so you can speed up. So simple, right? I told you it was going to be easy. Such a simple thing as just slowing down. 15 to 30 seconds extra will make all the difference. Friends, we're just getting warmed up. But there is lots more to come on The Best Show in Auto, live with Lopes. Don't go anywhere, my friends. We will be right back.
Live with Lopes is brought to you by Car Now, the only road to real time. Hamlin and Associates. Your next record month starts here. And Cars.com, showcasing the full value of local dealerships to the most valuable experience. watching Live with Lopes, brought to you by Cars.com. Need some motivation and inspiration first thing in the morning? Sure you do. Join the Get More Frank text crew for daily motivation and inspiration delivered direct to your phone. Text "Let Me In" to 732-561-1854 to join the crew and get more Frank.
Non-automotive fans, this is Jeff Poole from Infinity and Lincoln of Coconut Creek, and you are live with Lopes, baby. Yeah!
We are back. We are back, my friends, on this episode of The Best Show in Auto, Live with Lopes. You think your BDC is broken? No problem. How to fix your BDC as easy as 1, 2, 3 and sell more cars. My friends, this show is guaranteed. It absolutely is going to help you make contact with more customers to be able to set more appointments that actually show up and sell more cars. Absolutely fantastic information that we have for you tonight, because look, your BDC is really not broken. You don't have bad people in the BDC. Absolutely not. You don't have bad people in your internet department. Your salespeople, they can work a lead. If they can work a live customer, they can work a lead. Most of the time, they're making these three common and easy to fix mistakes. So let's keep it going and let's move on. We're up to number 2. Fix your BDC as easy as 1, 2, 3 and sell more cars. Number 2, my friends, number 2 is increase your activities. Increase your activities. Most dealerships could not get this any wronger than they do right now. And if what I'm about to say, if this is going on in your dealership, don't worry about it. Okay? Don't worry. Don't feel bad. And at the same time, don't think you're special either, because this is the vast majority of dealers. This is what's going on. And this is actually in Strong 30. This is the first thing that we fix in the BDC. Most dealerships have it set up so that a lead comes in and that lead is responded to on the first day once, and then on the second day once, and then on the third day once, then maybe on the fourth day, right? Maybe on the fifth day once, and then maybe on the sixth or the seventh, and then only the Lord above knows when the next time that lead is actually going to be responded to. And because of the way that work schedules are set up in the CRM, the task that pops up, the task to make it so that you attempt to contact that lead again, it usually winds up right around either the time that you tried to contact it the first time, or it just pops up in the beginning of the day, and your BDC reps, right? You're going after that lead because it's a task and you want to clear it out. You're getting it out of there first thing in the morning, okay? First thing in the morning. Somewhere around like that 9 o'clock time is when you're reaching out to these leads. The weekend leads that come in after we close on Saturday or on Sunday, Monday morning, 9 o'clock, BDC's in there. We're ringing the phones. We're doing all these things, right? And we ain't contacting anybody on the phone. Nobody. We're leaving one voicemail after another voicemail after another voicemail. Why? Because it's 9 a.m. It is the time that either people are more than likely on their way to work, arriving at work, or they're starting their day at work. or they're friggin' late for work. Okay, they're supposed to be there at 8:59 or 8:45 and it's 9:05. We're like calling them up on the phone and they're like doing the OJ, running across the parking lot in the back door of the office, running up the steps so that nobody sees them. Come on, man. That don't just go on at the dealership. That goes on everywhere, salespeople. Come on now, right? Outbound activities need to be increased to at least 2 times a day. Preferably, some of my Strong 30 people are in here and they're giving me the 3 threes, right? At least in Strong 30, we do it 3 times a day. Preferred 3 times a day. Just reaching out that 1 time a day, it is not enough, my friends. It is absolutely not enough. People are busy. People are distracted, okay? People are busy and they've got so many things going on that you send out 1 attempt. And I don't care if, well, Frank, that's not really 1 attempt. No, we're not really doing 1 attempt, Frank. We're not. What we're doing is it's really 3 attempts in the morning because we're picking up the phone and we're calling, and then we're sending out an email, and then we even send out a text message. Well, great job, Chad. Okay. I'm really, really proud of you. But you know what? You're doing that once a day at the exact same time, just about each and every single day. And if you didn't get in touch with that customer the first day at about that 9 o'clock time, what do you think that customer is doing again the next day at the exact same time? And what do you think your chances are of getting in touch with that customer at the same time that they are on their way to work, either arriving at work or they're already late for work? What do you think your chances are? Let me tell you what they are. They're horrible. They're absolutely horrible. If your timing was bad the first day, it's probably going to be bad the second day, the third day, the fourth day, the fifth day. This is why dealerships that have a 1 attempt per day schedule set up in their CRM, that's why it takes them an average of about 4 to 6 days to actually make contact with the customer. 4 to 6 days, my friend, is like eternity when it comes to responding leads. Remember, this is we're car dealerships. Time kills everything in a car dealership. Time kills deals, it kills leads, it kills customer satisfaction. Time kills everything. We need to be as fast as we possibly can. Increase the amount of outbound activities. Let's flip it over to another one. I see all my Strong 30 students throwing up all of our stats and all that type of stuff. Only 17% of people will answer from an unknown number. That's actually 19% now, but still, I'm with you. You just fat thumb that one. That's it. But you're 100% right. And we'll talk about that coming up. But let's flip the script for just a second. Salespeople, there's so many of you watching. I see you in the comments. There's so many of you watching. I got to give the exact same type of advice to you. When you're doing your follow-up, when you're doing all of your anniversary calls, your birthday calls, all of that type of stuff, anything that you're trying to do, your lease lists, anything like that, where you're doing outbound activity, trying to get in touch with a customer, 1 time a day, first thing in the morning, maybe that's convenient for you because you hate doing it and you read in some book somewhere that you should do the thing that you hate doing the most first thing in the morning and get rid of it. The reason you hate doing your follow-up is because nobody answers, because you don't get in touch with people. Why? You're doing the exact same thing that the BDC is doing. You're calling first thing in the morning when people are either on their way to work, arriving at work, or they're just starting their day. And do you think that most people, let's just say, okay, let's just use, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt here for a second, okay? I'll give it to you. And Frank, a lot of people work from home. Frank, a lot of people, they don't even work. They're at home, they're taking care of kids, they're doing this or that. For the people that work at home, what do you think is going on at 9 o'clock in the morning? What do you think? A Zoom call, a conference call, something that's going to prevent them from actually answering your call or responding to your crummy email or responding to your 9-page long Dear John email, trying to get everything into one text message. Into one text message at one time. You've got to take your follow-up time and you've got to move it. Move it to a time that is most convenient for your person, for your customer to answer your call or respond to your text message. Don't do it at a time that's convenient for you. This ain't about you. Okay? It is about you, but as a byproduct. Really, this isn't about you. This is about you making contact with that person. Because if you don't make contact with that person, you're never, ever, ever going to be able to do what you want to do, which is to be able to talk to them about purchasing a new vehicle. Your follow-up, the activities need to be increased as well. One time a day to do follow-up or lease lists or birthday calls or anniversary calls. One time a day is not enough. You have got to increase to at least twice a day, at least. And you got to schedule that time. You got to say, okay, I get good results from 11 to 12 o'clock and from 6 to 7 o'clock. I'm going to schedule my follow-up, my be-back calls, all that stuff. I'm going to schedule it during that time because I have the highest probability of getting them on the phone. You know why you hate doing follow-up so much? You hate doing it because you suck at it. That's why, because you don't get results. And because you don't get results, that makes you not want to do it. You're a human being. You're just like everybody else. Nobody wants to do something that they don't get good results at when they're doing it. Nobody wants to do anything that they suck at. So stop sucking, or at least suck less. Okay, at least suck less. Start number one by changing the time that you actually reach out to people and change how often you're reaching out. Let's flip back to the BDC internet sales department, salespeople that are handling leads. I know in the CRM they're called tasks. Okay, I get it. I totally get it. But these are not tasks like going to the grocery store or going out in the backyard and picking up after the dog after you've just let the dog out there for like 2 weeks and never went and picked up. That's not a task like that, like cleaning the bathroom or some kind of crap like that. This is not a task. These are revenue producing actions. These are actions that you are taking to put money in your damn pocket. You want to do these as effectively and as often as you possibly can. They're not tasks that you got to just get through, okay? They are actions that you have got to put in place that make you... Wrong sound effect. Where is my money? It's not marked. That make you money. I was trying to do that. Cha-ching. I don't know where it is. I'm not going to hit all the buttons now. You're looking to make money, okay? You got to do the things that are going to make you money. Number one, increase the outbound activities. One time a day is not enough. It's nowhere near enough. You've got to move up to at least 2, okay? And make sure that you're doing them at the times where you have the highest probability of getting in touch with the customer, okay? If not, you're never going to like it because you're always going to suck at it. But now that you watch this, it's totally your fault. See, I told you this was going to be easy. I told you these were going to be easy things to do. That's 2, my friends. We got more coming up. We've got number 3 and the final word. Don't go anywhere. More of the best show in auto, Live with Lopes, is coming up. Don't go anywhere.
Live with Lopes is brought to you by Cars.com, showcasing the full value of local dealerships to the most valuable experience. Hamlin and Associates, your next record month starts here. And Car Now, the only road to real time.
CarNow's real-time messaging platform powers your team with the engagement tools they need to deliver a customized experience to each and every shopper. Within your always-open virtual showroom, real-time messaging guides your shoppers through their journey with the rich content they need to make informed decisions, automatically gathering and responding to questions anytime, anywhere. Integrated conversational calls to action help move the buyer through critical steps, including trade valuation, getting an e-price, getting pre-qualified, and scheduling a test drive. CarNow's solutions are custom tailored to your dealership's existing workflows and are guaranteed to boost shopper engagement and maximize conversions. Get started today with CarNow's real-time messaging platform.
Hey, friends, let me tell you about these things right here. What these are, this is called closing drills, right? Word tracks for closers. It's a very, very simple way that you can train yourself, do self-training each and every single day. Inside this card right here, inside this deck of cards are 108 closing cards. On one side right here, it has something that the customer may say to you, like in this instance, I don't like the color. And then on the back, it tells you exactly what to say back to the customer, along with the tip of why they say it, why you should respond with this. There are 108 of these in this card, 108 different ones. Like I just said, I don't like the color, right? We're just starting to look around. I think I'm going to wait. The term is too long, right? The rate is too high. Hey, I'm just looking. That's the one I always hated when I was a salesperson. I'm just looking. Hey, I got me some bad credit, right? Is that really your best price? That payment's too high. Okay. I want some more from a trade. We need to shop around. I need to talk to my spouse. 108 different scenarios, like I said. The front is what the customer says. On the back is what you should respond. You use these things, like I said, closing drill cards, use them every day, 10 minutes a day. Use them for training in your dealership. General managers, sales managers, you don't know what to train on? Here's 108 topics for you to train on. This whole deck of cards, all of this knowledge in here is only $99. That's it. It's very simple. Go to the address right there on the screen, carssalessuccess.com/store. Order them today. You'll have them by the weekend. Managers, you can start using them for your meetings. Salespeople, there is no excuse of not knowing what to say when a customer says something to you. 108 different scenarios, $99. You all have been making more money than you ever made in your lives in the last year. You can afford $99 to continue making that money going forward. carssalessuccess.com/store.
Watching Live with Lopes, brought to you by Cars.com.
Hey everybody, Eric Hall here with Classic Chevrolet, and it's time to get more Frank.
How to fix your BDC. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, baby. And you can be selling more cars as fast as tomorrow. Like really, I'm totally serious. As fast as tomorrow, because fixing your BDC, it really is as simple as 1, 2, 3. I gave you number 1. I gave you number 2. I'm about to give you number 3. You thought it was going to be all this like hard stuff and everything, right? It's really not. It's always the basics, right? It's always the basic blocking and tackling. That's how you win the game each and every single time. Blocking and tackling, right? And then you can kick a field goal with like no time left on the clock. That is like a knuckleball field goal that barely makes it in the goalpost, but you beat Bama. That's what matters. Go Vols, right? So, well, let's keep it going and let's get on to number 3. Train. I was going to say train. Fix your BDC. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3, and you can be selling more cars. Number 3, my friends, number 3, how to do it? Make it bling. Now that's the right sound effect. Make it bling, not ring. It is just been handed down, okay, from one generation of managers to another generation of managers, to another, to the generation that we have right now. It has been handed down, that classic saying of Get on the phones. Make something happen. You guys, you got to get those. You got to pick up those phones. They don't dial themselves. You can't depend on them ringing. You've got to call our customers. Get on the phones. We've all heard it, right? I heard it when I was a salesperson. I still hear it to this day. But rewind just a little bit and think for a second, okay? How many times do you, in the average course of a day, how many times do you receive an incoming phone call on your cell? How many times do you receive a phone, not see the number come up, not know what that number is, and then you hit this little button right here on the side, this little button, and you just go, you know what this button's called. I can't say it here because then, we're going to get flagged. No monetization, nothing. It'll be a whole mess. But you know what this button right here is. You see that number come in and you're like, I ain't buying no solar. I'm not qualified for Medicare. And that car, I got rid of that car 12 years ago. I don't need a warranty on it. You hit that button and you send it to voicemail. And do you ever listen to that voicemail? Yeah. One day when you got nothing to do, or you're sitting in a particular place that you've got to invest a little bit of extra time on a particular day after White Castles or something like that, right? And you just start clearing all of these things out. Most of the time, you don't even listen to them. We just trash, over and over. Why? Because of the stat that somebody threw into the comments before. Only 19% of people will answer an incoming call from a number that is not saved on their phone. Okay, 19%. That's it. 19%. 81% of people, they're hitting the button. Okay, they're hitting the button, and you're going into voicemail, never land, never to be seen or heard from ever again. Friends, but take the flip side of those stats, flip them around. But 90% of people will read an incoming text message within 3 minutes of you sending it. I've got two right here. One from Jeff Poole from Infinity at Coconut Creek and one from my son, Frankie. I didn't open them, but I read them both. Not within 3 minutes, because the next stat, 99% of people will read a text message within 20 minutes of it being sent. Yet you, whenever you're working and you see a lead come in, whether you're a BDC rep, a BDC manager, whether you're an internet salesperson, whether you're a salesperson who handles incoming leads, you see a lead come in and instantly it's automatic in your body to just reach out and just grab the phone. Don't you realize the odds are against you? Every time you do that, the odds are heavily weighed against you. They're weighed against you, and what's going to happen is you're going to pick up the phone, you're going to call, and you're getting crickets, baby. You're getting the voicemail. Nothing good is going to come from that whatsoever. This is why I'm saying, how long are those crickets going to go? This is why I'm saying to you, you got to make it bling. That's the sound that most people have preset when an incoming text message comes in. You make it bling, not ring. You don't want that person's phone ringing. You want it to bling with an incoming text message. Okay, and like I said before, I get it. I totally get it. We have been programmed. Managers, you be careful what you ask for because you just may get it. And if you get it, most of the time, I'll just be honest with you, you're asking for the wrong thing. You're using old information, or you're using misinformation, or you're not giving your people the entire story. If you tell them, pick up the phone, make some calls, blah, 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 you know what's going to happen? They're going to make calls without a doubt, but they're going to be leaving voicemails because only 19% of people answer an incoming call from a number they don't have saved on their phone. Come on. And then you know what happens after that? After that person, that sales rep, that internet sales rep, that BDC rep, after they've made, let's say, call number 7 of the day, their mood starts going down. Their energy starts going down. Their enthusiasm, their motivation, all of this stuff starts going down. And then they don't want to make calls anymore. Not only do they not want to make calls, they don't want to send text messages. They don't want to answer leads. They don't want to do anything because around call number 11 of the day, leaving the 11th voicemail, they're literally sitting there with the phone, listening to that person's voicemail message. This is Bobby and Mary, and we can't come to the phone right now. And they're like, bah! Why do I do this? Why do I work here? This place, we wonder why the turnover is so high. We wonder why we set our people up for failure over and over again, starting with something as simple as this. Just flip the script, flip your thinking, take the stats and work the stats in your favor. Make it bling, not ring. 90% of people will read a text message within 3 minutes of it being sent. 99% of people will read a text message within 20 minutes of it being sent. And you're still picking up the phone. Boo, you suck. This is why you can't get people on the phone. Text them, and then during the conversation, then transition them over to a telephone call. Because look, there's nothing like the phone. There's nothing better than the telephone to be able to make connection with a customer, to be able to set an appointment, to be able to set an appointment that's actually going to show up. The phone is best. Stats show it. Appointment set, appointment confirmation, appointment show are all at least 10% higher on telephone than they are on leads. So what do you need to do, my friends? Make it bling, not ring. Use text to be able to connect with the customer, and then transition them over to the telephone. It's so simple. I told you, as easy as 1, 2, 3, right? So simple, okay? There's still more. The final word is coming up on this brand new episode of The Best Show on Auto, Live with Lopes. Don't go anywhere. The final word in just 2 minutes.
This is
Live with Lopes is brought to you by Cars.com, the leader in powering local automotive retail. Car Now, the only road to real time. And Hamlin and Associates. Your next record month starts here.
Ever wonder why the best of the best choose Hamlin and Associates? Check this out.
My answer to why I do so much business is results. Hamlin and Associates gets me results.
We have always used Hamlin and Associates, and we've always had great results.
When it comes to a company managing your customer information and managing your direct mail for your business, I would definitely pick John Hamlin and Associates.
We can have such a high-level, intelligent conversation with our consumer base and talk to them in real terms that opens so many doors and gives us so many better chances to convert.
We're using data technology and communication strategies that our competitors don't even know exist. Are you interested in learning how so many of the largest and most progressive dealers consistently produce incredible results? Give us a call and we'll explain in 5 minutes or less.
Hey, look, I can very, very easily make the 5 minutes or less, even less time. Okay, it's super simple. Whenever I am doing direct mail of any time for all of my dealer partners, it doesn't matter who, what brand, where they're located, no difference whatsoever. When I'm doing direct mail for my dealer partners, I go one place. That's it. Hamlin and Associates. And I'm not saying that because they sponsor the show, because I've been going to Hamlin and Associates before there was even a Live with Lopes, for years and years beforehand. I was already doing business with them. They came to me and wanted to be a part of this show. So now I'm telling you, you need to go to them. It's that simple. Just this morning, as a matter of fact, going through budgets for all of our dealer partners, I'm looking through them, and we are going to do close to 250,000 pieces of mail next month. Just in the month of February, close to 250,000 pieces we're going to be sending out. Every single one of those pieces through Hamlin and Associates. We're going to be doing owner-based mail. We're going to be doing conquest. We're going to be looking for trades. We're going to be offering customers to come in for service. All of it. You can do too, all through Hamlin and Associates. A bunch of dealer partners that are watching live are like, oh, we're doing mail next month. All right, great, awesome. You need to be doing the exact same thing, okay? One place to go, Hamlin and Associates. I just made it so easy for you. You don't got to look around. You're not going to get hurt. It's going to be good.
You're watching Live with Lopes. 7MS, the 7-minute setup by Frank J. Lopes, was tagged as one of the 7 best investments you can make by Forbes magazine. Yeah, Forbes magazine. Grab it today on Amazon, Apple Books, Barnes & Noble, and wherever books are sold online.
Jameson Johnson with Athens Ford, hashtag Ride with JJ. It is time to get more Frank. Let's go.
Friends, we've come up to my favorite part of the show, the final word. The final word. And the final word tonight, my friends, the music is loud. The final word tonight, did I show you these? Did I show you this awesomeness, this word tracks for closers, the closing cards? Did I show you these things? Because I just got my sample today. These things are absolutely awesome. Shameless plug, okay? Shameless plug, I'm sorry, but these things are great. These are gonna help salespeople all over the country. I can't wait to get them into your hands. 108 different things that customers say and what you need to say, okay? What you need to say in response to them. And all of these are relative. The price you want to sell me the car for is too high. CarMax has one cheaper, right? I still have shopping to do. We hear these things each and every single day. So many of them. I've got bad credit. You're going to hear that one a lot in the thing. I received more money for my vehicle from CarMax, right? Look at these. I want to speak to my spouse. I want more for my trade. I'm just pulling these out randomly. I'm just looking. I won't even look. I'll just put it right in here. I want to think about it. 180 of these things. You need to grab them. Absolutely go to carsalessuccess.com. Up top it says shop. Click on it and pre-order them now. They're on their way from the printer. This is my proof copy. These things are great. Not cheap cards. These are, you hear this? These are like high quality, thick cards. They're absolutely beautiful. Okay, the final word, right? The final word tonight is really, really simple. Friends, we have got to get super, super serious about incoming opportunities. I understand that for the last whatever, right? Like 12 months or so, we have been dealing with inventory challenges, and each and every single dealership, none of you guys are special. It's exactly the same everywhere. We've all been dealing with the exact same thing, and it's really, in some ways, it has come all the way down to a, hey, we've got the car, you want the car, do you want to buy it or not? Because if not, there's somebody right there, somebody right there, somebody right there, and I got somebody on the phone who wants to buy it. I get that. It's not going to stay like that forever, okay? We know that. Most of my dealers are already getting inventory. They're already getting more inventory. I've got dealers that had 40 cars in stock 2 weeks ago. They've got 240 in stock on the ground in stock right now. Inventory levels are gonna start to creep up. They're gonna start to move up. We need to make the most of each and every single opportunity that we are getting right now. Plus, we need to do that just simply because of the fact that we are in the golden season of the year. October, November, December, 3 of the best months of the year for each and every single dealership all over the country. We've got to get better at handling incoming opportunities. None of us know what's going to come next year, all right? I make the joke all the time, but it's 100% true. Not Warren Buffett or Jimmy Buffett know exactly what the hell's going to happen in 2023. What we have to do is we've got to do, number one, make the most of every single opportunity that we're getting in today. And we've got to make sure that we are the absolute 100%, that we are the best of the best when it comes to handling lead opportunities going into 2023. The worst thing that happens, okay, listen, the worst thing that happens is that the market stays the same or gets better and we're better. That's the worst thing that's going to happen to you if you get super serious and you fix your BDC. I gave you 3 easy things that will make a dramatic difference as early as tomorrow. There are so many more things that you can do. Most of you know what to do. If not, reach out to me. Strong 30 Training. Plus, there's so many other, it doesn't just have to be me. There are so many other fantastic people that can help you without a doubt, that can help you get your BDC right, but get your head out of the sand, okay? Or get your head out of your butt. Each and every one of you are missing opportunities. When you're missing opportunities, that means you're missing the chance to help a customer, the byproduct of which is make money. You're failing right now, and you're not just failing yourself, you're failing all the people that depend on you. You're failing your future self because you don't take incoming opportunities, leads, and phone calls seriously. Get serious about it today. Your future self will thank you tomorrow. And I thank you for watching this episode of The Best Show in Auto Live with Lopes. Share it out, hit the share button, tag everybody on your team so that they can watch it later on. Managers, use portions of this show, use the whole show if you want, to help you as a manager train your people. Please do it. I beg you, steal from me. Take this, take it and use it. That's what it's here for, okay? That's exactly what it's here for. Please use it. Most importantly, don't let these opportunities slide by. We don't know how many we're going to get tomorrow or the day after that. Get the most of all the ones that you can today. I love you guys so much. See you next week on Monday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, a brand new episode, and I'll catch you on the relives all week long. See you later.